point today we've seen whatever sector you may say, wherever across the globe, most of the countries were impacted by this, and that was millions of Microsoft users across the globe were experiencing what is called as the blue screen of death. It's an error that is causing systems to crash and restart multiple times, and company that's Microsoft in a message also clarified that this error was mainly caused due to the recent CrowdStrike update that they made. Now, separately also, they are also investigating into issues of impacting various Microsoft 365 apps and other services as well. Now, obviously, what more is the update on that? There were a lot of banks across the globe. There were a lot of airports across the globe that were impacted as well. To take the stock of what's happening on ground everywhere else in the country, what is the latest update that we have? We have a line of reporters who are joining in with us on ground, giving us the latest update on this front. Take it away, guys. And Sumita, I'm going to start with you, and then Sumit, and then followed by everyone else who's there. So let's go across and listen in to what you all have to say. Sumita?
Right, from flights to supermarkets to banking operations, the global Microsoft outage is disrupting multiple sectors, and it has threatened to lead to massive issues if it's not really resolved soon. In fact, in India, almost all air carriers, Vistara, Indigo, SpiceJet and Akasa Air, have been facing technical issues that have affected booking, check-in and flight updates. In fact, globally across the world as well, several flights were disrupted, especially in the United States, where several flights were grounded. Also impacted was the London Stock Exchange in the United States, 9/11 emergency services. Now, several users since early morning started sharing blue screenshots, and that really was leading to unexpected shutdowns or restarting of their systems. Remember, this is all linked to CrowdStrike, which is a cybersecurity firm. It issued a software update, which, as it appears, has failed spectacularly. In fact, CrowdStrike has also stated that this is in no way a cybersecurity breach. Microsoft, meanwhile, also issued a statement stating that we are aware of the incident and affected Windows devices due to an update and are anticipating a resolution at the earliest. Meanwhile, MITRE, the Ministry of IT and Electronics, is in touch with Microsoft. They've spoken to Microsoft about this global outage. They also say that the reason has been identified. Meanwhile, CERT has also issued a technical advisory as well. Now, important to note that although CrowdStrike has stated that this outage is not a cybersecurity breach, but given the highly connected times we live in, we are always digital, always connected, it is important for governments and organizations to firm up cybersecurity laws, given that bad actors have become smarter and can breach through almost every code. And added to the threat is the threat of user data getting leaked and being misused, and of also these attacks could turn increasingly geopolitical, as they did during the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, that's where the increase in breaches can be traced to, from the rise of work culture, where bad actors actually use vulnerabilities in these systems. And like I said, they sometimes were used to disrupt complete systems, like WannaCry attack that impacted 150 countries. Then the Ukraine power grid was attacked, and of course solar wind hack that triggered a supply chain incident that affected thousands of organizations. So what is the need of the hour? Well, that is that organizations need to lower thresholds for detecting intrusions.
Well, if you also witnessed the blue screen on your laptop today, well, you're not alone. Absolutely, Microsoft servers were down throughout three important major countries, India, US and UK. Apparently, there were 4,500 reports were filed against the server down. Also, it has impacted the industries a lot, including the corporates as well as airlines. Airlines had to halt their operations, creating chaos among all the people. On the other hand, some people were literally happy and celebrating that the servers were down. Let's take us across to the X platform, which is formerly known as Twitter. We have various memes on X already, starting from the dance moves as well. From the employees are starting to celebrate, as they're starting their pre-weekend celebrations really soon. From jokes about fun office Fridays to playful references to Microsoft's infamous blue screen of death. Some users even used opportunity to send out cheeky happy weekends memes as well. There are some film scenes also they were referring to, and some employees are posting about how happy they are at the weddings as they are in today office. Also, they use the reference of some films like Lapata Ladies as well, where it's reference to the employees who took the leave today are sad. Also, they used Akshay Kumar's post and scenes from Panchayat as well. So there were tremendous memes out where people are celebrating their weekend wives. Some of the IT employees also said that the server shouldn't go up because as they are already started to celebrate their pre-weekend celebrations, and it is the best day of their office where the service is down and there was no work to be done. Well, every story has a two sides where the server were down really creating a chaotic movement in the industry, especially for the corporate sector and the airline sector. On the other hand, employees, the IT employees were having really much fun and they have started their celebrations for the weekends on working Fridays as well.
Well, that couldn't be coming at a much worse time than this. It's a weekend, beginning of weekend, many flights, well, they are facing problems at airports, Mumbai airport, Delhi airport. Airlines check-in systems are facing problems. We've spoken to certain airlines. They are saying it is part of the global outage. They're working with Microsoft to resolve this issue, but it's been from the last few hours that this issue is there. The booking problem is happening, though some airlines have shifted to manual check-in process to enable a smooth transition. But looking at the weekend rush, weekend kind of flights that go to different destinations, it can be having a multiplier effect, though airlines say they are trying to solve it out as soon as possible. We have got confirmation from Mumbai airport and Delhi airport at this moment. Airlines are putting process in place so that their operations go on smoothly. But yes, the part of the problem as far as global outage is concerned, and it has hit the operations of airlines in India.
Also, earlier in the day, the Times Network also managed to actually catch up with Rajiv Chandrasekhar in terms of what are his thoughts on this. What does he believe? Because he's been in the industry for a very long time. So what is his reading of this? Let's go across and listen in.
This type of an outage and disruption puts the spotlight on platforms that are so big that so many million people depend on it.
Exactly, sir.
That they are so big, and when something happens to them, almost entire countries get disrupted by it. And the second is that maybe there is a need now for us to start specifying standards on fail-safe designs, redundancy, resilience.
You said that are these applications fail-safe? Now, we have seen that this global outage has caused massive problems, and this outage has caused the outrage of the people. Now, when the hospital systems are not working, the banking systems are not working.
It is time now for companies to ask the question whether they need to have diversify their enterprise software and go into other types of vendors, or within the same vendor ask for certain guarantees in terms of fail-safe features built into the platform. This is not the time to panic. This is not the time to lose the cool. Be calm. It is a problem. We should just deal with it.
And how much time it would take, sir?
I have no idea. First of all, because I don't have an idea on what the cause of the problem is. If I knew with some clarity on what the cause of the problem is, then I could estimate that it would take this half an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours. But I have no idea because Microsoft has not really come out and told us. I'm sure they have told the government, but it is not clear to me on what it is that has caused the problem.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.